for next time.
Okay, we can start now.
Sure.
The first time. Now, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today?
Good afternoon.
Today, let me introduce myself first. I'm Sean. I come from the technical department. It's my honor to be here today, and I really appreciate your attention today. I want to dedicate this presentation to my love, the person who always beside me when I have the difficult time with the English. Okay. Okay. As far as you know, today we are gonna share with you about how to have an excellent speaking skill. How to do that. And when I do presentation, if you don't understand or have any questions, don't hesitate to interrupt me. Okay? Okay. So first I want to ask you a question. So what is the most important thing? Skill. The skill you must have to have a good communicate with the foreigner. Can you meet out?
Yeah, I think that speaking skill.
Yes, me too.
Speaking.
How about you? Yes, me too. Speaking. How about you, Mr. Tuấn?
I think
What?
listening.
Listening. Obviously, the most important English skill, English is fluency. So what is the fluency? The fluency is ability. You can understand, you can speak without translation. You can easy to understand, you can easy to talk with the foreigner. They will easy to understand you and you easy to talk with them. And so how to get the fluency? The research is clear that only one way to get the fluency. So can you get it? How to get the fluency? Ability to understand, to speak instantly, without thinking, without translation. The answer is listening. The answer is listening. But one of you maybe wonder that why I listen so much but I cannot speak good. So you have to listen correctly. Listen correctly. So I will show you two criteria of listen correctly. The first criteria of listening, this is understanding. Understanding means you have to choose the English lesson that when you hear it, you can understand it. You have to understand what you listen. Obviously, if you don't understand, you learn nothing. Even if you understand not enough, your speaking skill will improve slowly. So you have to listen the easy English. It will make your listening skill improve faster. This is the reason that when you listen to the TV program or radio program, it doesn't work, or just a little bit, because it's too difficult and too fast. You can catch with them. So the first criteria of the correct listening is understandable, right? So, and the second is you have to do it a lot of time. I'm talking about repetition. You have to listen understandable lesson a lot of time. Repeat and repeat. For example, like if you hear a new vocabulary the first time, you will forget it very soon. Okay? If you hear it for 5 times, you probably to forget it. But you hear it for about 30 times, you will remember it forever.
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 Yeah.
But
30 times.
if you want to use it, I mean to listen and understand instantly, and you want to, when you speak the words instantly, you need to hear it about 50 to 100 times.
Oh.
Okay, so the key to have the excellent speaking skill, that is the listening, and the two criteria of correct listening is understandable and repetitive. Okay, everybody understand me, right? Very easy, very simple, but not easy to do that. Okay, so we have the idea of what we're gonna do to have a excellent speaking skill, that I will show you how to do that. How to apply this theory to your listening. There are some kind of methods. The first method, we call it narrow listening. Narrow. You mean that? Do you understand? Narrow. Like the
Thai.
very a little small, very wide, very
Narrow.
narrow. That's very narrow. And the narrow listening means you listen different many things, but about same topic. Same topic. I give you example like you listen to a lot of video of a same speaker. You choose a speaker that you like, you admire him, and you read his book, you hear his video about another kind of topic. So what is the reason of this thing? Because when you listen the same speaker a lot of time, every person have their favorite vocabulary, favorite grammar rules. So when you hear it many times, you have repetition, right? You have repetition. This is the second criteria of the correct listening. And you have to check that you understand what the speaker say, right? And so by hear a speaker speaking a lot of topic, that will make you feel not so bored, because the most difficulty of this listening, that because you have to do it repetition, and it's easy, so sometimes you will feel bored because, oh my god, this so easy, and why I have to listen this for many times, right? And by using this method, the narrow speaking, you will feel more exciting, but you still have easy understanding and repetition. this is the narrow speaking. Another example of the narrow speaking that maybe you can choose the topic, choose a book, choose a book. You read it in English book. After that, we listen in audiobook. After that, we watch the movie. Everything relating to this book. And believe me, you will improve very fast. And this is the first method, narrow listening. The second, that this is oh my god, I speak a lot, but still only 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And the second way that you learn English by watching the movie. Watching the movie. Movie is very effective way to learning English, but you have to do it correctly. The best way to learn English by the movie that the first time you see the movie with subtitle, Vietnamese subtitle. After that, you see it again with English subtitle. You see subtitle, you will see the new vocabulary. You have to use dictionary to check. You have to make sure that you understand every word in the movie. The movie here, I suggest that you just choose a short about 10 minutes. After you check vocabulary and you sure that you understand the movie, this movie will become understanding, and the rest of work that you have to listen, watching the movie many times until you can speak like the person in the movie. Don't you look
Just watching movie and speak like a native speaker.
yes,
Understand
watching the movie
and speak.
and say,
Maybe speak.
imitate what they say.
Oh.
You will speak like them. So you may be look don't understand, don't believe me, right? Yes. All I share with you today is I take from A.J. Ho, the author of Effortless English. This is very famous lesson for English learner today. And because I am the person who learning English from Effortless English, so I am appreciate that A.J. Ho had created a great method for learning English. So in conclusion, I just want to emphasize that listening is the only way and most effective way to help you have your excellent speaking. Listening. You don't have excellent speaking skill by reading the textbook or learning grammar rules or even go to the English club, even go to the English center. By listening and do listening correctly. Choose material that understandable and do it every day. Your speaking skill will improve as fast as you can. Okay? That's all for me today. Thank you for your attention.
Oh,
Thank you.
Very good.
Do you have any comment or question?
I have a question.
Yes.
Could you please detail more how can I improve my English skill via watching films? First time I totally it's the first time when you are watching the film. The first time is with Vietnamese title.
Yes.
Second time is English title.
Yes.
And final third time is.
Yes. I will describe more detail about this. Learning English through the movie is very effective way because the language in the movie is real English. I mean, this take from the normal conversation of the English. You will like use in textbook. In textbook we learn in the high school. They don't talk English by normal communication. So this is the reason that English in movie we call it real English. So the first you choose the movie because you have to watching the movies, you have to listen to movies a lot of time. So you have to choose the short one. This will make you feel more exciting, not so bored, right? Or you can take a short time in the whole movie to practicing. Watching the movie with the Vietnamese title.
Vietnamese
You will
style,
understand.
speak English and Vietnamese style.
Yes, yes. After that, watching the movie with English subtitle. You will see the vocabulary, dictionary to check the new vocabulary. So when you understand the words, you will see the movie without subtitle, only listening, and do it a lot of time. It's about A.J. Ho suggests that you should listen his lesson 2 times a day, for 2 times a day, and do it every day for 2 weeks.
Sorry.
Yes, 2 weeks.
Me and us maybe don't know. I say how doctor. Can you could you detail more?
Sorry. Okay. A.J. Ho is English teacher. English teacher.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
He's very famous with 7 rules.
Oh.
You can easy to find his information on YouTube or other. Use the key effortless English. It's very useful.
He came to Vietnam some years ago.
He had traveled a lot of places in the world to teaching English, and by his experience, he create a new technique for learning English, and this is effortless English. About the movies, I told you that all the information here, but doesn't mean that I have tried everything. I just share with you. If I do the whole thing, if I have enough patience, my English skill will very high, not like this. Okay. I just for me, I just listen to A.J. Ho lesson every day. When I work, I turn on and listen and working.
Yeah.
This is my way to practicing effortless English. So Any questions, please?
Actually, about watching the movie, I practiced it for years. I watched Forrest Gump. Do you know the movie Forrest Gump?
No.
No, really, it's very famous movie. It's won an Oscar or something. Just 10 minutes, just like Asian Ho or you said, just watching it over time, over again, until you just copy the intonation or the voice of the speaker.
Yes, Didi very, very good way to have intonation.
Sorry, you prepare two problem, two matter, listening and what movie. Could you describe the different listening because when you watch movie you listening.
In fact, Didi the two methods that I specified for help you to understand more about. Two methods only come from the idea that you just listen for the easy English and do it a lot of time. But we can use this for do another way to help you feel exciting and you practice this a long time. Can you give me a questions, please?
Second lady, alright.
Okay.
Excuse me, I just make some questions. At your presentation today is quite perfect, and I absolutely agree with your idea. But as I know, I just would like to ask some more information about the English language in school and English language in the movie. That you just mentioned it.
Yes.
So as I understand that English language, that is, we have English language by United States and English language in America, right?
No, England and the United States,
America.
right? You mean that?
Yeah. English in
American English and British.
American English and
British
United
English.
British English, yes.
Yeah. And as I know that in the school that we study, that is British, British English. And normally in the movies, we normally say that is American English. So
You mean that we learn the British English and the movie in American English?
yeah,
Right?
so
Yeah.
some word is and the meaning is different.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, when we work,
Yes.
the
And
Malaysia English too, as
Yeah.
for English.
Yes.
and when you are listen to the English or studying from movies, so if you are very good copy machine, so you can speak like them, right?
Imitation, right?
Yeah. But if some other people they cannot do that, so do you have any other ways to improve your English skill, like listening skill or speaking skill?
I don't really understand your idea. I told you that the first, if you don't understand, just saw the movie with subtitle. Check the vocabulary, check the sound,
Okay.
understand them, and after that you watch it. Imitation, which exactly intonation. This is the best way to learn English by the movie.
If we don't have time or chance to do that, so do you have any other way to study to improve the English skill?
In my, I want to share a story that actually like a person like us, the English skill just like a medium, the medium, but with the person have a very high level, saw the movie saw the normal conversation in the movie, imitation. This is the best way to learn English for a very high person, very high level person. They still learning English, even they have very good ability, but they want to speak like a native speaker perfectly. Only by learn with the real English we can speak, because we don't have the real native speaker here. So only the movie is the best way to reach the highest level of English speaker.
Are you sure?
Yes, in my ex company they have a man who they learn overseas for many countries, American, Thailand, and when we work in Vietnam, he's still learning by the movie.
Have you ever hear about the VOA?
VOA, yes, I hear.
So I think not only watching to the movie, it does also listen to the VOA, because in the VOA you can find lots of subject topic about the English.
Yes, VOA is very good material. They use very simple, very
Many
common word.
topics and
So-
with the common words, and then everyone can listen. It's easy. It's easy to get up the content and the understand about it.
Watching the movie just a one way of practicing. Like I told you that the most important thing for listening that understanding, and you have to do it again until you can do it. You can do without thinking.
But not almost of the people they can do like the way you saw it. So I think we should have other ways. It's better for the person who have a little bit time to learn to study English. Like as you see, nowadays many people they're very busy with
Yes.
the work and they have no time to watch into the movie and repeat like
Not
the
enough
speaker
time.
in the movie, so that's very difficult.
You don't have to watch the movie. You just listen, like listen to the music when you're working.
I think many ways to improve your speaking skill. But I think watching movies is very good and help us feeling interesting, not boring when you study English. Can you give us some link on the website or internet? Can we download a short movie?
Yes.
Because some movie advice our is short time, only 10 minutes. Yeah. And can you?
I rarely use it. I rarely do it, but you can search it in Google. It's very common way. While you apply this one, can you share with us?
Oh, actually, I just download the movie that very interesting to me, like won an Oscar, and it just split it. Just a short movie, just 10 minutes or just 5 minutes only.
I think many films and many movie on the internet. So
Just-
many.
just
But
choose the-
we need a filter. We filter the best short movies. Help me not take time.
Just go to the Google and just say that what is the best movie in this year,
Yeah.
and you have a list of best movie and just
Oh.
choose one.
Right. Yes.
And this is very interesting. Just watch a short of it.
You don't have to download. You just go on YouTube. A lot of, and they have some program on TV.
Actually, if we don't have the name, so we can what we liked and we want to find is don't appear.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
appear what we do like.
Okay.
So-
Now we
Just
have
maybe
play
dangerous.
Facebook Friends. If you have any good
Any
link,
video.
please important
Yes,
to
okay, I
fans, Facebook
say
fans.
to everyone.
Okay.
And as I know that
And now they finished the time.
Okay, correct question.